Each week, we pick one specific metro Atlanta neighborhood to call out critical changes in that neighborhood, in the market, real estate market in that neighborhood over the last few years, to help you identify as a homeowner in the neighborhood whether or not you have a particular advantage when it comes to selling a home in the neighborhood. And this week, we have picked Hampton Place in Duluth. If you are taking I-85 north, you'll exit Duluth Highway, which is 120. You'll go east. You'll turn left on McDaniel, and the neighborhood is on the right. It is very, very close to I-85 and the intersection of Duluth Highway. If we take a look at what the neighborhood has to offer, it is a swim tennis community with a clubhouse and a playground. It has good access to I-85 and also Peachtree Industrial Boulevard, Buford Highway. It's walking distance to McDaniel Farm Park with 134 acres, which offers miles of paved walking trails and pavilions and playgrounds and 2 dog parks. It's home to the historic McDaniel Farm, restored to depict a typical 1930s Gwinnett County farm. It's 10 minutes to downtown Duluth with seasonal events and concerts and shopping and restaurant and entertainment venues. It's 15 minutes to the Southeastern Railway Museum, which has the largest collection of rolling stock in Georgia, real trains, cars, and buses that have been part of Georgia's history. And it's 15 minutes to Shorty Howell Park, a 67-acre park. I used to play football in Shorty Howell Park when I was a kid, going to Summer Iowa Middle School and Norcross High School. It's a 67-acre park with an activity building and a community rook, multi-purpose fields, lighted walking track, baseball and softball fields, playgrounds, and a lake. Hampton Place seems to be right in the middle of pretty much everything. Let's take a look at what's happened in the neighborhood over the last few years. In 2021, 15 homes sold. We believe there's 227 homes in the neighborhood. Sometimes it's hard to get a totally accurate count without driving through the neighborhood and counting. So if I'm off just a little bit, I apologize, but that's what we believe it is. In 2021, there were 15 homes that sold. They took an average of 21 days from listing to contract. The average sales price was $423,253. The low sales price was $345,000. The high sales price $485,000. Homes sold for 2.1% more than they were listed for. In 2022, 16 homes sold. They took an average of 18 days, which was a decrease from the 21 days it took in 2021, and the average sales price went up $75,000 to $505,369. The low sales price was $459,900. The high sales price $550,000, which was a full $65,000 higher than the high in the prior year. Homes sold for 1.4% more than they were listed for. In 2023, we had 11 homes sold. They took an average of 15 days, so it went from 21 to 18 to 15. Unusual. Normally, the days on the market increased in 2023. And the average sales price increased another $10,000 to $515,586. The prices ranged from a low of $474,900 to a high of $600,000. So in 2 years, the high price went from $485,000 to $550,000 to $600,000. So the high price increased $115,000. Homes in the neighborhood in 2023 sold for 0.5% more than they were listed for. There are currently 3 homes listed for sale. They range from a low asking price of $539,000 to a high asking price of $650,000, with the average list price being $613,000. There are currently 3.6 months worth of inventory, which means you're at the high end of a seller's market. We believe if you have less than 4 months worth of inventory, it is a seller's market. 4 and 5 months worth of inventory is a balanced market. Over 5 months worth of inventory is a buyer's market. In 2012, the average home in Hampton Place sold for $198,745, which means when you look at the $515,586 average sales price in 2023, those 227 homeowners, plus or minus in the neighborhood, have increased their equity in the homes to the tune of $72 million. Sometimes people think it's kind of gauche for me to talk about money and equity gain, but the reality is equity in homes is one of the biggest contributing factors to household net worth in the United States of America. The elementary school that serves Hampton Place is Harris Elementary School. The middle school and the high school are both Duluth Middle School and Duluth High School.